dugsiyada Nuruddin Schools.
Welcome back again our activities in nowadays. So someday we're gonna do some activities like exams. Yeah. So I say to you, let us work together and do. Okay. The children are very excited. We're talking about the feeling of children. How are they feeling? A is snatched. Grab means the word grab. Snatch, it means grab. Thieves, you know thief, the people who steal something, always they snatch and grab. The old lady's bourse with all her money. Murder, no. Murder, it means kill. So you see the context. We're talking about Borso with all money. We're not talking about kidnap it. He did not kidnap, but he take her bourse. He did not kidnap the woman. Okay. So who always snatch? The mobile phone is the bourse. You know that person. He's not the murderer. So the correct answer is thief. You know that person? Yeah. A thief is not the old lady's purse with all her money. We cannot use arsonist. Okay, someone who banishes the houses. But thief. A thief is not the old lady's purse with all her money. What about this one? I reminded, memorize it, remember it, and forget. Okay. I dash her to pay the bills before we left the hotel. I dash her to pay the bills before we left the hotel. So which one is correct? Remind it, memorize it, remember it, and forget. Okay. Think the context. There is two people here. I is the subject and her is the object. So do not use memorize. She memorized learn by heart. Like I memorized the Quran, like such as I memorized the formula of mathematics. This memorized learn by heart. But what about remembering? You did not remember her, but you remember something to do something. So when you make someone to do something, we're gonna use reminded. I reminded her when you remind me, oh, don't forget your mobile phone, don't forget your laptop. We are going out now. And you say, oh, don't forget your laptop, don't forget your books. So whenever you remind me, you make me to remember that thing. So I say, I reminded her, this is an object, to pay the bills. Oh, pay the bill, please, before we left the hotel. Oh, you remind me. So the correct answer is this one. It's not memorize, it's not remember. Remember, you remember by yourself. Can you remember my mobile phone? But when someone remind another person, you're going to use reminded. This food, what about this one? This food is, can I have some more? Delicate is a verb. Dull is an adjective. Inedible and delicious. Read the context. What do you have? Can I have more? Can I have more? That's funny. That's very good. So do not use this one. This is a verb. So there's no ing in here. This food is delicating. Do not use this one, dull. We cannot use the food dull, but stale and fresh and delicious, something like that. Inedible, cannot be eaten. Inedible, cannot be eaten. We cannot eat this food. So inedible, yeah, it's a negative word. So this food is delicious. This food is delicious because you say, can I have more? So if you need more, that's delicious. That's very funny or very good food. So the correct answer is D. The correct answer is D. It's not delicate, it's not dull, it's not inedible. Inedible means cannot be eaten. Okay, circle the correct answer. The underlined word enrage. Can you remember the word? Enrage. Enrage. Enrage is referred to long, thick, and untidy. Long, thick, and untidy. Pull something against. Extremely angry. So long that you can give. Which one? Remember. Okay, think. The underlying word enrage is referred to. Enrage, it means when you become furious, very angry. Very angry. So the correct answer is Z. Extremely angry. Yeah. Very angry or extremely angry. Yeah. If someone insults you, you enrage it. So the correct answer is extremely angry. The word enrage. Enrage is a verb. So extremely angry. Enrage. But when we add D, it works as an adjective. It works as an adjective. But enrage is a verb. Rage is a noun. The underlined word, drag it. Drag. You know, drag? Drag. Can you remember that word? Drag. Before we do the answer, before I tell you the answer, can you remember? Suddenly go. Long thing. Strongly feeling. Pull something against will. Yes. Okay, the correct answer is pull something against will. It's not suddenly go, it's not long thing, it's not a strong feeling. But pull something, drag. You know, drag. If you drag something, it means pull something against will. So the correct answer is D. Do like your exam. Okay. It's probably that it will rain soon. It's probably that it will rain soon. Number 21. It's probably. Can you think that? Definitely. Likely. Impossible. Unlikely. Too negative. This is negative. Impossible. Definitely or likely. The word probably means likely. Improbably, it means unlikely. If we see this one, improbably, if we add improbably, it means unlikely. They are adjectives. So it's negative and negative, but this positive and this positive. Unlikely is negative, improbably is negative, but probably unlikely is negative. So likely and probably, something that will happen. Okay, it's probable that it will rain soon when you are forecasting. Okay, what about number 22? The initial plan for the project was the best. Okay, earlier, former, final, original. Okay, the initial plan, the former plan, or the final plan, or the original plan. The word original. We're going to use something that is original, like things or gold. This gold is original. All something that's not copied. Former, we're going to use like presidents, former president, former prime minister, former someone who has a position. Final, we're gonna use like something last, at last, something that ended. Our final answer, like our final slide or our final exam, like Form 4, final exam. So the word initial, in this context, it means earlier. It means earlier. So the correct answer, the earlier plan for the project was the best. Okay, what about this one, 23? We were astonished. Can you remember the word astonished? By his wisdom, we were astonished. We were astonished. Astonished by his wisdom. Amazed, amused, puzzled, frightened. Okay, amuse. This one is entertain, entertainment, like films or etc. It's entertainment, amuse. Bustle, confuse. The word confuse means when you something you bustle it, you confuse something. Frighten it, you are fearing. Fright, like someone who's fearing. Yeah, are you frightened about the dog or the lion tonight? So the word astonished, it means in here amazed. Amazed. It means surprised. Surprise. We were amazed or surprised or astonished. They are synonyms. So they have similar meaning. We were astonished by his wisdom. We were amazed by his wisdom. We were surprised by his wisdom. When you get surprised for something. Okay, let us continue. Because of the famine, select the alternative that can best replace the underlined word. This one that we can replace, like grieve. Okay. So which can we replace? The alternative one. Because of the famine, you know famine, very hunger or shortage of food. Nomads and their animals are in a grief situation. Because of the famine, nomads and their animals are in a grief situation. Yes. There is a famine in here, shortage of food, context. Always read the context. Very serious. Good, normal, or nice. How do you think? There is a famine, shortage of food. Animals and their nomads and their animals. You can remember the answer is very serious. It's clear. It's clear because if there is a famine, there is no good situation. There is a bad situation. It's not normal situation or it's not nice situation. Always think about the context at the end of the word or at the beginning of the word. His neighbors were placed on the roof of the building. His neighbors. This word, his neighbors were placed on the roof of the building. How do you see this one? Sniff dogs. The dogs are trained to sniff something. Sniff dogs. You can see that some soldiers, they have sniff dogs. They investigate something. They are trained as sharpshooters, watchers, and guards. Which one is correct? Sniffers. The people who always have a good shooting. Good shooting. The correct answer is B. Shooter. Sniffers, sharpshooters were placed on the roof of the building. So we can replace this one. Sharpshooters were placed on the roof of the building. Sniffers means sharpshooters. Okay. Somaliland government takes severe legal actions. Somaliland government takes severe legal actions against alcohol or against cat during this coronavirus days. Okay. Do not use this one. Somaliland government takes severe. What is the meaning of the word severe? Severe, mild, that's middle. Weak, not weak. Weak, okay, moderate and mild, they're same. Tough, which one is correct in the context? Did the government take weak or very weak legal actions against the alcohol, or mild or moderate actions? 50-50? No. The correct answer is D. Severe means in this context we can replace, not it means, but we can replace. Select the alternative that can best replace the underlined word. We can replace tough. We cannot replace mild, weak, or moderate. But tough legal actions against alcohol. So the correct answer is tough. She was deceived. She was deceived by his polite behavior. She was deceived by his polite behavior. Okay, bliss it. Deceive, it doesn't mean bliss. Bliss, it means very happy. Happy. It means happy. Attract, you know, attract. Or misled. Or encourage it. The word or the verb deceive, it means misled. So she was misled by his polite behavior. So the correct answer is misled. It does mean, but the alternative that we can replace in here. She was not believed because deceive something that you trick. Someone that you that some another person trick. Okay. That is the end of our session or our online lessons today in this Wednesday. So I say to you, thank you for your watching for my video. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. I'm strongly advising you for to stay at your home in these days due to coronavirus. Another advice that I wanted to give you, you have to be busy to your education or studying. Whenever you are reading Quran, staying at home, reading your books, your lessons, and even doing so many activities. Activity is the most important thing that helps your studying, even exercises or assignments. So I say to you, goodbye and assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.